Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team. I'm making the watch list video for tomorrow, December the 11th. You can see the S&P futures look like it was forming a double bottom. It ended up forming a double top. It fell. Now today it did form this hammer, this green hammer, and it did close above this support level. So we'll have to see if this ends up turning into sort of a triple bottom and then heading back up, or if it is going to continue to go back down. So let's take a look at the beginning of the watch list for tomorrow. I would not put that on. It's a high wave candle with a gap up, so that's just not safe to trade in this market right now, since it's kind of difficult to tell what direction it's going. Okay, so this one, it did close above the moving average lines, and let me take a look at the hourly, see what it did on the hourly. I don't love this high wave candle, but it did close above the 200 SMA. Moving averages are pinching to reverse, and it's got resistance at this 50. So I'm just gonna, the daily looks a little bit better than the hourly. It's reversing from an oversold. So I'll just put that on. Reversing on daily. Watch for resistance around the 50 SMA. And that is INNT. All right, so we'll take a look at the next one. So this rejected off of the 50, so I would not put that on. It does have a gap that needs to be filled, so it's one to watch, because I have my trend lines. Let me change that, because it does need to fill the bottom of this gap around 320. I just don't like that it could not get above that 50. So we'll keep going. And let's take a look at VERI. So this one I would not put on just because it closed below the 50, and it's just this kind of yucky candle, so I'm not going to put that one on. Too close to the moving averages. Let's see. Oh no, don't like that one. That's not easy to borrow, so I'm not going to put that one on. Or that one. That's just messy. Oh man, it's a pity it closed right at this 50, because then I could potentially put that on for tomorrow, but that's just a little too dangerous for me to put on, especially with all the uncertainty. This market uncertainty is killing me. Can't put that one on. Close right at resistance. Okay, this one could be interesting with a resistance around, what are you doing? Resistance around this 1107. Sort of like a, whoops, like a cup-ish. What did I just do? Okay. We're gonna go to the hourly. Look at that. It's not oversold, closed above the moving averages. You can see the bull flag, and then it's bull flagging on the hourly, so I will put that on with 1107 as the resistance. You have potentially a dollar move. Let's see. Bull flagging on hourly. Watch for resistance around 1107. IOVA. All right, MDXG. Okay, so the thing that interests me about this is this gap right here that's got to fill. So a gap around 280. And it's got resistance around this 9 or this 5. Let's see. 190. Let's take a look at the hourly. I just don't love those small indecision candles. Oh, my internet went out, and there it goes back. Oh, this internet company is... Oh, see, and now this is just not good. So I'm not going to put this one on, because you can see it's a bear flag in between moving averages. So that is not going on. All right, let's take a look at this one. It's a tweezer bottom, but it closed right at that 20, so I'm not putting that on because that's right at resistance, and it could reject tomorrow. And that is, too bad that's not easy to borrow, as I'd put that on as a short because that is a shooting star. And that's going to be going down. And that closed right at the moving averages, so that's not going on. This is why you need a good scanner. Look at that doji. That is a textbook perfect doji, which means it's super indecisive. Nobody knows where it's going. We can take a look at the hourly and see it just in all these teeny tiny candles. It's trading sideways. That's just messy. You wouldn't want to get stuck in a trade like that. That rejected off the 9, so that's not going on. Oh boy, look at that high wave. That is not going on. So we can look at the... Let's look at the bearish scan. No, I think the only thing I don't like about these is that it's like a lot of the same stocks that we've already looked at. Let's see. Oh, but that doesn't have any volume. Let's take a look at this one. Has resistance around 1630. Let's look at the... I just don't like all these wicks. It means people are not quite sure where it's going. Oh. Nope. Let's see. It's got that support around 980, 915, and 825, but it's... I don't like these indecision candles. I don't like to put a potential trade with an indecision candle. No, that's bad. I'm looking for stocks that have volume and are... That's a red hammer, so... And it didn't hammer off really anything, so no, I'm not going to put that one on. That has no volume. Nope. So it filled this gap today. It filled the gap. Is it going to continue? It did have the 9 and 20 crossover on Friday. You can watch for support around that 1453, so we can take a look at the hourly. But it closed above this 9, so that's going to go sideways. Oh boy. No. No. Okay, so this one, you can see this is like double top. Let's see, it broke that support. So 1075-ish is that next level of support. Let's see where this is going. It is kind of a red hammer though. So if we can break 1129. So this is a 3 black crows pattern. So I am gonna put this one on. And we're gonna do this at or below 1140. So 3 black crows on daily. If price can break below 1129, watch for support around 1075. ALDR. I don't like that. So this isn't a falling wedge. So it could end up, you can see this falling wedge. But it's indecisive right now, and it's getting into oversold, and you can see when it got into oversold, it would try to reverse. So, but it's too close to the moving averages, so I'm not. So that looks like that's going to be the daily. My swing trade, my swing trade scan is still not working, so we're going to take a look at the larger cap stocks. Besides, it'll be a little bit easier to trade those right now with the uncertainty. This looks like an inverted V pattern forming. Could potentially. That's the thing, is that the market is bearish, but it made a bullish close today, so I'm not certain. See Facebook. You can see this bull flag. It's got some resistance around this 143.50 and then that 50 SMA. Let's take a look at the hourly. Not overextended yet. I don't love all these wicks though. Oh, that just means traders are super indecisive. We're not trying to figure out where to go for dinner. We wanted direction, so that worries me. I already know NVIDIA is not a great. It's rejecting off those moving averages, so I'm not going to put that one on. See, it's a cup on the 5-minute, but those moving averages are crossing. But it did close above it, so that could go either way. So that is not. That's too dangerous to put on. Trying to guess a direction. Oh, that's just. It's so hard because today was a bullish day, and so it's throwing me off. It's throwing this charts off. That was a tweezer tops, and that fell, and then it's got this spinning top candle that rejected off the 9, so you could potentially write that down to 115.50. Let's just look at. But see how those are crossing, but it's in between these really, really wicky. You don't have those good candles. No healthy candles. Oh, no. No. Broke out of a descending triangle and then made that V bottom and then just rejected. No. It's so messy. Nope. Whoa. What are you doing? Okay. Oh boy. No way, Jose. Let's take a look at this one. Nope. So much resistance. Oh, that gap is going to have to fill and keep an eye on that one. I would not put this one on. It did hammer, though, a green hammer, and it could move back up. But I bet you there's hourly resistance. Yep. Look at that. Can't put that one on. Or it's going nowhere. Nope. No, come on. Swing trading right now with a choppy market is just difficult. Just difficult. So this one hammered, green hammer, and it has room up to this 9. Let's take a look at the hourly. Oh, see, if it had closed above this, then I would have put it on, but it didn't. Well, let's see. If it can break 54, then it has room up to 55.72 there. And like basically $56. So I'm going to just put that on if it can break 54. Let's see. Green hammer on daily. Price can break $54. Watch for resistance at 50 SMA on hourly and 9 EMA on daily. Okay, DWDP. Let's see, waste management. No, no. MMM. Ooh, no. Let's see, UTX. High wave, no way. Disney. Disney's so sloppy. No. J&J. Nope. Cat. Huh, this could be interesting because it would want to test this 118, like 119. And it looks like a head and shoulder, like an FU pattern right there. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So I am going to put this one on with resistance around, actually, I'd say 117. Okay. Because that is a clear FU. Okay. FU pattern on daily. Watch for support around 117. It's going to go back and test this over this angular support. So let's look for potentially one more. I can already tell that's a no. I can already tell that's a no. And that's a no. That would have been a great bullish play. Or bearish play, not bullish. Sometimes I get my bulls and my bears mixed up. And say no. See, we had a Home Depot last week. I say no. That is just that hammered, but it's a red hammer. Oh no. No. So we had our little mini descending triangle and it hammered off this support right here. So I am not putting that one on. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, this is just messy. No, I would not put that one on. Nor that one. You can see that it rejected off that support, but it's still bearish. GE, oh boy. It's been in a downtrend for quite some time. Nope. No. Nope. It's in a potential like descending triangle with support around 57. I don't really love it right now. That is a beautiful bull flag or bear flag, so I'll just put it on to give you guys options. We do love a good option. Pun intended. Ha ha ha. Let's see. So it is bear flagging on both the hourly. Bear flagging on daily and hourly. Watch for potential support around $57. All right, so that is going to be the watch list for tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see what the futures do, just because they're very, very choppy and it did hammer, but it's very bearish right now. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens and stay safe trading. And I hope you guys like this video and have a